Well, welcome West Texas A&M head coach Tom Brown and also student athletes Ryland Holt and Larry Wise. The Buffaloes get a win tonight, 78-56, defeating Texas A&M-Kingsville in the opening round of the NCAA tournament. Tom Brown, we'll start with you, an opening statement from your team in this big win tonight against Kingsville.
Yeah, it was a good win against a Lone Star opponent that, we faced them down at their place, and I think we won by 4 or 5 down at their place earlier in the year. And Coach Estelle does a great job with his kids. It's tough seeing the conference opponents. It would have been, I'd like to see an RMAC team. It's Mason, Angelo next. Now, I'm not pulling for Mason. I'm not pulling for Angelo. Whoever wins, that's who we face. But, when you get to the tournament, it would be great to be able to play different teams. But it is what it is, and I thought our guys did a great job tonight against Kingsville because they know what we like to do, and I thought we did a really pretty good job with their dribble penetration. They got downhill and they got to the basket a couple times, but I thought we did a really good job rebounding the ball, especially these two guys up here tonight, going and cleaning up some rebounds, and then we got some really good looks and we knocked down some shots, and we're going to advance on to Sunday.
Yeah. Tom, you had the beginning of the game offensively, the shots weren't falling, but the defense was steady. I think we were down, WT was down 13-8 at the beginning, and you go on a 17-2 run. What do you feel like sparked the offense there in that first half?
Well, you're exactly right, and we actually talked about that at halftime, how our defense kind of carried us a little bit, even though we didn't have a great start offensively. I think we got the sixth man of the year coming in Zach Toussaint, so you really have to guard him. So that opens some things up. Ryland Holt knocks down a big 3 or 2, and Larry got going there and got to the bucket. I think when we pass the ball and move the ball and share it and then attack, we're pretty good. When we just kind of hold the ball and we run a motion offense for the most part, when we just hold it, defenses can really set up for us. Whether it's Julius or Damian or Larry or whoever that's trying to get to the bucket, they can really hone in on those guys. And so we get a little movement, we're a lot better. I think we moved the ball, and that's why we went on a little bit of a run there. And our defense was still really good.
Yeah. Larry, junior from Waxahachie, Texas, tonight finishes the game with 10 points, 8 rebounds, a couple of assists. Larry, talk about the balance of this team. We saw 6 players score in double figures tonight for the Buffs, and whether it was offense or defense, really felt like every player contributed for this win tonight.
Just kind of to reiterate what Coach Brown just said, we had players off the bench like Zach Toussaint and Ryland Holt here, and just guys like that who know how to flow in right away, and we can just get those guys open looks because, like you said, they have to be respected out there when they come in.
Ryland joined the Buffaloes this season. Ryland's a junior out of Gibson City, Illinois. You're getting your first taste of the postseason here with West Texas A&M. Talk about your performance tonight. A lot of hustle, a lot of effort, blocking shots, getting rebounds, loose balls. Talk about your game, how excited you were.
When you're surrounded with guys that I'm surrounded by, my role is pretty easy. I feel like just be a hustle player, play my hardest, get those steals on defense, get those blocks, help when I need to. So it really makes my job pretty easy when you have skilled guys around me like I do.
Tom, to echo off of just talking about Ryland for a second, his play really picked up, at the second half of the season, and he's doing a lot of things that maybe don't even get noticed in the box score. Talk a little bit about what you've gotten from Ryland Holt this year.
Yeah, I think Ryland's been fantastic. It's something where it's always tough joining a new team and trying to figure some things out, and then there's some injuries here or there, and and I mentioned this before in other press conferences. It's been a tough year for some of our guys with some things off the court that it just happens. But, it's been really a lot of fun here the last month and a half with our guys kind of really coming together and playing some really good basketball and figuring some things out together as a team. And, it takes time. We've got a lot of new guys on our team this year. We've had some guys that have moved on, and, but every team has that, and our guys are starting to really play together, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Larry, I'm going to ask you 15 threes tonight as a team, and everybody was getting in on the mix. Ryland hit a couple, I believe. Addison Wallace hit some threes as well. It's pretty tough to beat the Buffs when you make that many three-pointers.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. When we can get those mismatches going in, like driving and kicking and just finding those guys open, and I feel like we're a pretty tough team to beat when we can knock down shots like that.
All right, guys. Again, congratulations on your win, and good luck tomorrow in the semifinals.
All right. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
All right.